Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. Today I'm back with another plan with me, and it's February already, well almost, but yeah. I kinda also planned out beforehand what I wanted to do in my sketchbook, and it was more of like newspaper, craft paper, and then some, I guess, winter plans sketched over it. Pretty simple. It also didn't take that long, to be honest, and that's just what I'm going for. So right now I'm just doing the title page, doing like this little collage thingy with the different kind of papers, and then I am going to draw over it. And since it's more of like, no, not vintage, but whatever you call this vibe, I went with like a cursive kind of font and just kind of scribbled February there in German. This monthly setup, I actually went with a different one because I kind of wanted to. Well, I used to always do like a small kind of calendar overview, and then on the other side I had all the numbers written down so that each line was like one day basically. And I wanted to go back to that, so that's what I've been doing. And yes, there's 1 week too much, but I noticed later. But February is really satisfying, in my opinion, because it's just completely even. Exactly 4 weeks, starting on Monday, ending on Sunday. So yeah, I don't know why that fifth row happened, but I will correct it later. And also in the corner I finally did my little to-do box again, which I kind of forgot last month, to be honest, because the setup was so big. I normally always have a monthly to-do block where I just write down like a few to-dos or stuff that I have to remember to do this month. I just took a washi tape and put it over it. It still looks good, so I don't really mind it, but yeah. And yes, I know there's stuff written on my hand. I'm really sorry. I did not notice it anymore, but I believe that day we had like a meeting in the morning, and we should write an email about certain stuff, and before I forget it, I wrote it down on my hand because I'm actually a really chaotic and forgetful person, and if I don't write it down immediately, I would just forget about it. I don't know why I just didn't write it on my bullet journal, but I think at that moment I didn't really have it at my hand, so I just wrote it on my hand to remember it. That's why there's something written on my hand. I'm sorry, but I did it actually. I remembered to do that. And then for the mood tracker, I kind of thought, okay, how can I do like something sketchy, something doodly with my monthly theme? So I kind of went in and drove 4 of these winter berry plants, and each of them have like 6 berries and then 1 leaf. So that it's basically each is 1 week. So I can fit it in then. next side is my habit tracker and also my sleeping tracker, which to be honest is just really basic. It's nothing special, it's just the little mini calendars for the habits and then some decoration, and then on the bottom is just like a diagram, each 2 weeks next to each other. Nothing really, yeah, really easy, pretty simple. And then again we have my social media tracker, and on the other side my expense tracker, and this time I wrote it correctly, unlike the last video where I didn't notice that I wrote it with a C instead of an S. And yeah, it's also really simple, nothing special, just, you know, just to be functional basically. And then these two spreads are also basically really empty. It's my goals thingy that actually the leftover page that I had in January, I made that my goal page because I thought maybe going back to monthly goals, because I have yearly goals, so that I can, you know, little steps to get those yearly goals done. So I'm having also a goal page now, and on the right side, as always, my this month page where I will just write down what happened this month and just stuff that I want to remember, I guess. Really simple, a lot of space left. That's hopefully going to be filled. And then we're already at our first weekly spread. Actually, this month I did all the weekly spreads at once again, and I chose this kind of layout so that I have all the appointments right next to the day and in a separate box to kind of have more of an overview, I guess. I just always change it up. It always depends on my mood what I prefer. And I'm just making all of the 4 weeks already, so that not at the end of the week I'm like, oh shoot, I still need to make the next week. And it's also really simple. I just chose different kind of the doodles that I did of the plants in the right corner, and then with the to-dos and stuff, and then just decorating it according to the theme. Really simple. And as always, I'm leaving Sunday out because I don't give myself to-dos on Sunday. It's basically just my day off, you could say. That's why I don't have a Sunday in my weekly setup. we're already at the flip through. So if you have enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, maybe comment. You can also subscribe and also check out my Instagram. Link is as always in the description. I hope you have a good week and a good start into the new month. And then I will see you in the next video.